everyone. My name is Joe Flynn. I am the host of the Joe Flynn Show. Our show is basically a 30-minute short show and full of fun information that everyone can enjoy, from the little teens to the little ones and to even the adults. And that's what our show is all about. Trust me, you'll like it.
Joe, tell me about your days in high school.
Days in high school, wow.
What was your high school experience like? It's different for everybody.
True. Mine was kind of like shy, loner, not really loner, but mostly shy. But I did have a lot of friends, thanks to the good old thing of being a younger brother of a popular guy and a younger brother who was also very popular. So a lot of people kind of knew me because of my brothers and stuff like that. So it was fun.
Were you involved in any sports at all?
No, because of the worst thing I would have done would have been if I would have gone out for football. It was more terrifying of getting myself killed by those 165-pound tackles. One little chuck into the ribs and I'd be probably gone. But I did coach softball like a year, my senior year, so that was kind of fun.
What'd you like about coaching?
It was fun. The ladies liked me, I hope, as long as they didn't hit me with baseballs. That was basically, I kind of like knew a couple of gals who were on the softball team, so I kind of went and supported them, and I just played catch, helped out, It was fun. Good old days of high school.
Did you ever take any classes at City College?
Yes. I took a whole bunch of classes at City College. Ended up going into broadcasting thanks to a couple people. One of them is no longer with us, and the other one I have just assumed as my son, by the name of Will. And
what was the name of besides Will Hardiman, what was the name of the other person that passed away?
That was Mark Garaz. Mark was a really kind, gentle soul who was tragically killed many years ago. Still, actually happened like a couple of weeks after my birthday. About 2-3 weeks after my birthday when Mark got killed. I met a few other people, including Mike Bauer and John Bartley, who is sort of our cameraman, editor, and he does some of our shows at times, so he's also known by The Edge or The Artist, so he goes by a lot of names.
When were you watching the Creature Features episodes? And did you watch more of the ones with Bob Wilkins or John Stanley?
Well, let's see. I was a kid. I was like almost a teenager when Creature Features caught my attention. And I watched Creature Features when I was a little kid as well. Once it started, I was maybe about 10 or so, and it would catch my eyes. I would watch both Bob and John. So I got to see a couple years of Bob, and then the rest of the time it turned out to be John, who replaced Bob in the late 70s. So I watched the rest of, all of John's years, I believe, on Creature Features. So, yeah. So it was a mix.
When you were in City College, did you take any drama classes?
I did. I took a little acting classes. Nothing, too fantastico. But I ended up helping out, do some of the plays, help with the sets, and acted in a couple, one play really. And it was Inherit the Wind, which I was in. I played a jury member. So that was kind of cute.
Were you shy
Well,
with
yeah.
acting and drama class?
Yes, I was kind of shy with that as well. Because, getting in front of people and trying to act, it's like, I know I'm going to flop. I know, but it's all in the mind. But all you can do is do your best, and, even if you flub up, it happens. You're not expected to be, hello, I'm totally perfect, but, yes. Let me to be or not to be, those are the answers. They are the questions to be desired. Sorry, Shakespeare, I know I butchered it.
So, at what point did you think the idea of having your own TV show?
Well, this was thanks to John the artist, actually, and Will. John actually called us one year, well, me and Will, and told us, hey, I'm working on a TV show. Why don't you come down and help out? So we went and we checked it out, and we ended up staying longer than John. It was a thing called Touches, which was a massage therapy show. I worked all the way up to being a camera guy, kind of. I don't mind being a camera guy, but, I'm not really coordinated with my left or right. So, which way? Oh, that way, sorry. No, exit stage left. But then I ended up working up to floor manager, which was like a good job, a good section of what I could do. Just count and point and you're on. And then I worked up to sound guy as soon as John left, and that was kind of fun, just being behind the scenes and not worrying about counting down or working the camera. And so that was fun. And then we had discussed one day, hey dude, John suggested, why don't you do a show? And I'm like, okay. And he wanted to know, like, what should this show be about? And I told him, basically, it's got to be about horror films. It's got to be about music. Sure, we can throw in some beautiful women. And that was basically our whole concept. Was like, talk about upcoming horror movies or conventions, and see if we couldn't get some interviews. And from any, from a band to actors or actresses who had a film to promote. So that's how the show started.
And at the time, was John doing a lot of photography?
Yes, he was. And also became part of the crew, camera guy, as well for the show. And, it also had my brothers. We kind of had like a couple different intro at the time. We had first my brother and neighbors, chanting the Joe Flynn Show, and then I went into the Joe Flynn Show. And my brother would do comedy skits for the last half of the show. And then, then it turned out after a year, my brother kind of, got busy with work and gotten married and stuff like that. So it all became about me, and then I met up with a wonderful young lady by the name of Priscilla, who became my co-host. So, that's where we are today, people, with this show.
I think we'll cut it off there. We'll just end it like that.